What's going on, guys? So today I'm out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas. Today we're going to talk about this Jayco Eagle fifth wheel. Now this fifth wheel right here is part of the Eagle lineup. If you look at Jayco's lineup of fifth wheels, Eagle is kind of what you would consider to be more on the entry-level side of the Jayco product. Not entry-level in terms of like your first RV, but more so a lighter RV. Something a little bit lighter, more manageable by perhaps a truck that normally, you might assume what you would need for something like this North Point next to it. So we're going to take a look at the inside of this unit, and then we're going to hop on the outside, take a look at what's going on out here. So hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, so before we get started, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 12,995 pounds. It's going to ride on twin 6,000 pound axles, E-rated Goodyear Endurance tires, because Goodyear Endurance has a contract with Jayco. Pretty much they run Goodyear on all of their equipment. This has a 2,117 pound cargo capacity. Dry weight on this unit is going to be 10,878 pounds, and it's going to have an overall length of 37 feet, 7.25 inches long. So in my opinion, because of the weight of this unit, because of the length and profile of this unit, I would not tow this behind anything but a single rear wheel, 1-ton or dually pickup truck. Mainly because you're talking about a lot of weight. Overall, when this thing's loaded up, you got about 13,000 pounds. A single rear wheel 1-ton truck could handle it with the right package. But the minute you couple that with a diesel engine, you're going to lose a bit of your payload capacity, and you want to be sure that you have enough to be able to handle roughly about 2,500 to 3,000 pounds worth of pin weight that will be resting on the back of your pickup truck. When everything's said and done, and you load your truck up with the 250-pound hitch, plus people, cargo, supplies, and everything, you're right off the bat going to lose about 900 pounds worth of cargo capacity. So unless you have 2,500 pounds remaining, this is going to be too heavy for many of your trucks. So just be sure that you're towing it with the right style of truck. All right, we're going to start from the inside of this unit, then we're going to come back out and see what the outside's all about. All right, we're going to work our way inside. What's really nice about these Jayco fifth wheels is that they are all full-time rated now, which is really nice. This is going to be the 335 RD OK. I can already tell it has a large outside kitchen right here, and there are those Goodyear Endurance tires. Like the fact that they use a friction hinge door right here. It could be a little tighter, but the fact is it keeps the wind from blowing this thing around, which is really nice. So most manufacturers have switched from a latching mechanism to hold the door open to actually using a friction hinge door right here. This is ready for the screen up front, so you can actually put a screen to replace this little covering right here in the window, so you can pull it down and black this area out. Coming up the MORryde step above steps inside of this unit. So I'm going to quickly kind of pan around, let you see what it's all about. I love this hutch area right here, especially with the dual basin stainless steel sink. If you don't see power outlets right here, it's typically because they're going to be buried underneath your cabinetry right there. So a lot of folks say, where do you plug stuff in, like your coffee maker? Well, you'd plug it in up top here. But I love how this area just surrounds the sink. This is really nice. It has an upgraded faucet right here, which does extend out and has a sprayer function. All your cabinet doors, they are not soft closing doors. You got a place for your trash bin right there. Nice drawers. These are soft closing, so that's really nice. Then you have your 5-gallon water container right here, which feeds your little water dispenser here, and sometimes it feeds your refrigerator as well. You have your trash bin under here. That is not soft closing. Okay, let's take a look at this very interesting Whirlpool refrigerator. So this is what appears to be a residential standard refrigerator. All right, great. So this kind of has the look of a gas electric refrigerator, but it's not. This is a standard 110 outlet refrigerator, very residential in nature. Looks really nice. They tend to work really well in these RVs also. What's also nice about it, and I got my buddy here standing in the doorway, but I can explain. If you need to remove this refrigerator, this is going to be one of the few units that you can actually move it out of the front door. That is huge, because in a lot of RVs, whenever you move to a residential refrigerator, it's so large that the only way to get it out of the RV is through a window or even removing a slide. So that's really nice. Very cool setup they have going on right here. So This does not lift up, but the reason why this protrudes out like that is because you have the outside kitchen right here, which pushes in into this space. And we'll take a look at that once we get out there. But I love this little kitchenette bar design because this gives you a great place for the kids to do homework, for you to eat breakfast, read the newspaper or your iPad, and just basically be able to kind of wake up in the morning and have a little dedicated seating area. Don't know how long you would want to sit on this bench though. It'd be nice if they provided some padding right there. Coming back this way, okay, so what I like about this area is that they give you a lot of room around the stove. So you have plenty of space, especially with the countertops on each side, to be able to cook without worrying about splattering stuff all over the sidewalls. And this is a really, really nice feature. Plus, this is a 3-burner gas cooktop. This is a Furrion setup. And instead of just putting a cabinet on the bottom, they've put this stainless steel drawer that goes into the wood cabinetry here, and it gives it this finished off kind of one-piece look. Inside of the cabinets here, not soft closing, but I love the fact that they give you storage on both sides. Up here you have your residential microwave. It does not appear to be a convection microwave. Nice cabinetry on both sides, and I like how they angle the cabinetry as well. Very nice. I also love the contrasting tones. So you have your darker tones in the back mixed with lighter tones mixed with darker tones. It gives it a very nice residential feel. Along with the upgraded sconces, all your lighting, a ceiling fan. This does have a whisper quiet, quiet, cool air conditioning system. You can tell by the return air ducts here, which means it's about 80% quieter than your traditional through-the-roof air conditioning system. All right, very typical of Jayco to give you a beautiful, beautifully trimmed off pantry area with adjustable shelves and a nice mirror. And this door feels very, very solid, very high quality door. Magnetic latch holding that in place. You have 2 love seats on each side that fold out into beds, which is really nice. Plus you have a theater style seat right here, which points towards your televator. Now, the thing to notice about this area is just the sheer number of windows that you get. You have windows wrapping around this entire space, coined off with this huge window in the back and this beautiful, beautiful cabinetry system that kind of surrounds it all. Plus nice panoramic fireplace right there. You have cabinetry on each side, more cabinetry up top. Very, very nice living area. Plus some USB outlets here, 110 outlets, so you can charge your phones, your iPads, everything else you might need if you're in a seated position. All right, let's work our way up to the front. I'm gonna start here in the bathroom. Love the shower surround, definitely more upgrade feeling. It's more of a graphic design as opposed to a real texture, but it looks really nice. Nice corner seat right there. Very good size, nice ceiling heights. You could probably be upwards of about 6'7" and comfortably fit here. You have your medicine cabinet, plastic single basin sink, plus more cabinetry down here, and a porcelain foot flush toilet. All right, coming into the bedroom. Lots of cabinetry here. You have a solar charge controller here, which likely means you probably have a 100-watt panel on the roof to keep everything charged and ready. You have your TV already in place. Has another whisper quiet air conditioning system in here. King-size bed. I like that they lower it closer to the ground so it's easier to get on and off of. Plus some nice little nightstands. Coming back this way. This is where you would put your washer-dryer combo if you had one. It's too short to put 2 stackable units in here, but you can definitely put it here. You'd have to remove these shelves first, but there's your water connections for it. Then you have another cabinet here up top for storage. And then you're going to have your front closet area. They got the big TV box in here right now, but you can see your hanging rod right there. Very cool. Plus, of course, you will have some storage underneath the bed, and your 50 amp cable, and even a comforter's in here. Anyways, we're going to step outside of this unit and see what it's all about. Okay, so before we walk around the outside, let's talk about the price. This has an MSRP of right over $100,000. Sale price on this unit will be much less than that, so you definitely want to give them a call out here if you're interested in this specific floor plan. But we're going to start from the front, work our way back, and go around this unit from the outside. So this has the Rhino frame, which gives you the Rhino box, basically this big 6-inch tubular frame section up front. A lot of people are worried about the spacing because that looks like a smaller pin box, but the reality is it's pushed out further so you get the same amount of space whenever you put it in the back of your vehicle, so you can still maneuver and turn. But yeah, the new Rhino box frame, not compatible with the Goose box yet. LCI actually has their own gooseneck connection that you can replace this with that is approved for use on their frames. But yeah, because of how they reinforce this deck, a lot of people want to know, if there's any true benefit to it. And the reality is it's like 60% more sturdy, but another big piece of it is it gives you the ability to have a completely flat deck on the inside, so they can really give you more space all the way to the front cap. This has the ground control electronic leveling system. The way you can tell is the square front jack legs as opposed to the round front jack legs. The level up hydraulic system uses these round front jacks, and the electronic ground control uses the square front jacks. Coming back this way, you're gonna have your propane can up front right here. 30-pound propane can. You're gonna have your basement storage here. Nice dense doors, even though they're not terribly thick, but they are very heavy duty. Twin slam latches. This does not ride on a drop frame. And if you don't know what a drop frame is on a standard frame like this has, it's a straight I-beam frame front to back. On a drop frame like this, you can see this part that tapers down, and this is essentially a bottom section of frame that's attached to the top section. And this is going to give you much more storage if you had a drop frame, but because there's no drop frame here, this is why it protrudes up slightly right here. But man, they still give you a tremendous amount of storage in here, which is absolutely awesome. And then you have an aluminum bath deck up top. That's a lot of storage. Nice slam latches there. You have your outside speakers as well right here. They kind of placed them a little closer together than I'd like. It'd be nice if they had one here and maybe one back there. Spray port up here so you can spray stuff off. You have your Moride step above steps again. Goodyear Endurance tires. Has the upgraded Cree 3000 suspension with heavy duty shackle straps. Nope, this does not have the heavy duty shackle straps or greasable wet bolts. That's a relatively low cost upgrade though. You're gonna have your outside kitchen right here. Nice strut arms holding that up. Micro refrigerator. This is just gonna be for some storage. You could probably throw a small microwave here, but that J port right here on the side is a 2-inch receiver that you can throw like a barbecue grill holder in place, so you can actually cook and do everything, and this will kind of give you some shade and protection against the sun and rain and stuff. Coming back, you have one of your slides. It is on rack and pinion slides. This rides on a 10-inch I-beam frame. There's the back control legs for your leveling system. Love the metallic graphics as well. The J-Smart lighting system is essentially a turn signal system. Whenever you turn a turn signal on, all the side corresponding lights also flash with it. Makes it safer if you're going through traffic. This does have the towing package as well, which gives you a 3,000-pound tow rating on a 2-inch receiver, complete with your light controls right there. I personally wouldn't recommend towing though. I mean, it's just not safe in my opinion. On this side, full walk-on roof. You can see here you have a cable-driven slide over here. Low point drain under there. And this is going to be for the back of your refrigerator to access it. So they've given you some really, really great access to your refrigerator for both winterization as well as service and maintenance. I love that they've put that much thought into it, because a lot of manufacturers don't. 50 amp connection here outside of your furnace, outside of your water heater, and your wet bay is going to be in here. Nice strut arms holding it up, otherwise you'd hit the slide right there. Here's your Nautilus panel, wet bay controls, your black, gray tank handles. And here's the other side of your storage in here as well. Plus you have your battery disconnect and your auto leveling controls. Very nice. Your inverter is mounted up top there. And then right here you're gonna have your other propane tank. This thing is already pre-wired for the Furrion surround camera system as well. Sorry guys, they're pressure spraying a boat behind me. Anyways, what do you guys think? I love the graphics on the front of these Jayco Eagle fifth wheels. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts on this unit. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.